Welcome back. In this section, we're going to be looking at sorting and filtering data in Excel. Sort in sorting, we're going to look at how to sort data into alphabetical order or using a numerical order. We're also going to look at custom sort to sort more than one level, and we're also going to look at auto filter to show the data that's the only data that we want to view. All right, so now let's go into our Excel worksheet and then look at sorting first. We're going to start with sorting. Okay, so the file I'm using is sorting and filtering range of data. To sort is to reorganize or to rearrange data according to a specific order. Now, if we have we have two buttons under the data tab, the sort and the filter group under data tab. We move to data, the sort and filter group. You will see two buttons. One is for sort A to Z and Z to A. So if I point to the header for products on my data set and I put A to Z, then it's going to reorganize the products from Apple down to the highest character, moving from A to Z. And then if I choose Z to A, then it's going to come from the last character, which is O, and then back downward to Apple, which is A. So that's a quick way of sorting your data. If I want to take them back, I can do sort by order ID by simply doing A to Z, and that will sort it in the numerical order from 1 down to 213. Okay, so these are the two buttons that we use. Then we can choose to use the sort button also here that will allow us to take our sorting further by saying if you sort product, for instance, so we can say sort by product, and we are sorting on cell values and A to Z. We can add another level to it and say then by country, then by country. And what it means is that when you sort products, let's say all apples, for instance, then all the country within the apple should also be sorted. Okay, and if I choose add level again and say then by amount, then I'm also saying that it should sort from smallest to largest. And if I want to see largest value to smallest value, I could as well, of course, choose the order. So now these are three levels. So what it means is that by the time it sorts by product and it's going to see all the products alphabetically, it's not like it is going to sort another country alphabetically, but within the sorted product, let's say within all Apple products, the country will be sorted again to start from A to Z just for Apple, and then when it gets to the next character, it will sort for that again, and then for the amount for that sort level, it will also go and start from the lowest to the highest. So now let's see the result. I'll click OK, and so this is what I have. I have Apple, okay, and then for all Apple, you see that for all Apple, it has been sorted for values from the highest to the lowest, just for Apple alone, for amount from highest to lowest. And of course, that's the order has been for Apple products, and for country. And so the amount is subject to the order of the country. So after the product has been sorted A to, for all Apple, then the country, look at it, country by country under Apple. Australia first. And then amount from highest to lowest for country alone, and then for Australia country alone, and then for the all Apple, and for the group of Canadian transaction, then from highest to lowest of that. So that is the sort level. In this section, we're going to continue with our sorting, and this time we are going to look at um, sort using custom list. In the previous section, of course, we saw how to sort going to data tab, and then we were able to use just a simple button to sort according to the order that we wanted. And then we also said we can go and tell that you have to click the header before you perform the sorting. And then we said you can also go into the sort dialog box where you can choose to sort by particular order, or you can add levels, and then of course that controls what the sorting order that it will follow, or the pattern. Now you can watch that video again to be able to grab what we did. But now let's say we have custom list. We don't want to sort just in alphabetical, or A to Z, or Z to A, or in terms of numbers or whatever, but we want to sort by the category of the product. We have apple, we have all fruits are organized together first, and then the vegetable, okay, the beans and the broccoli. I guess the carrot is also among the vegetables. So we are going to, so we want to sort using the class of these items, okay, identifying them by the class they belong, and then using it to sort them, okay. So that's what we want to do. We want to sort by the fruits, and followed by the vegetables. So this is a custom list. So if we point to product header, we can go to the sort button and sort by product. Of course, we are sorting on cell values, but when we get to order, we will choose custom list. And for our custom list, we're going to click add a custom list, and then we're going to include the list, okay. And if we don't want to do it from here, if you remember in our previous lessons, we can create a custom list from this list by first of all going to the file tab. We'll go to the file tab. Remember, we went to options, and under options we will go to advanced on the left side of the pane, and then we'll look for general settings. Under this advanced, we'll look for general, and then we'll choose edit custom list, okay. So we want to import this list into this place, so we'll simply click in this box and highlight our list, and all we need to do at this point is just click import and click OK. So that takes care of our list. Now we can now go to the sort, point to product, point to sort button, and then for the sort by, which is a product, sort on values, yes, and then for order we choose custom list, and then we will pick our list and click OK, and then click OK. So now what will happen is the sorting will be done based on the list that we have provided. So it's followed by banana, then followed by orange. So O is not the next character after B. It should have been C, but because we have created a custom list, the system will follow that order to sort by our custom list. Okay, so a situation where you have order in terms of how you organize your data in your organization. For instance, you can create a list of those organized data, and then of course use them as a custom list for your sorting. Okay, so that is very important. So all we did was just to set up our custom list from the backstage, the option, and then of course the advanced, and then go to general settings here, and then we edited, and then pick here, and then highlighted this, and then imported that appear there. So by going to the sort button, you sort by product size value, but this time you will choose your custom list, and that is what we have here. So we have chosen custom list, and we're able to select our custom list, and this sorting is done by our custom list. Okay. Now in this section, we are going to be looking at the filter option. We're going to be using filter tool to filter out data. I mean, to filter out data simply means to bring out a particular set of data that you want to work with or use for your reporting from a large set of data. So you filter. Filtering actually has to do with bringing out. So we have few tags here. We want to filter out Apple sales from France. We want to filter Apple Orange from Canada. We want to see the sales of Apple alone. And we also want to filter out banana sales alone. So we're going to start with the sales of Apple alone. So we'll go to our data. The data has header. We'll put our cursor at the header position. And then go to the data tab on the ribbon and sort and filter group. You'll see the filter command button. So you click that button, and you'll notice that at the topmost level of the header, there are drop down buttons that can allow us to set out our filter criteria. So our criteria is Apple sales. So we will drop the arrow at the top of product. So we have the selections. We will uncheck select all and check only Apple, and then click OK. So this gives us all the sales of Apple. So we can use the control key, Control A, to select all the range that are visible, and then Control C, or just use the copy button and then go to the reporting sheet and paste. These are the transactions for Apple sales alone. Okay, 40 transactions, 41 with the header, but 40 transactions all in all. So this is the record for Apple. Now the second one, banana sales. So we'll go back to the filter. We'll go to the header, to the ribbon data tab. So we will clear the filter that we've done before. Before you can do another one, you have to clear the former one. So we'll clear, and then go to the product header, drop the arrow. Now deselect all and select banana, and then click OK. So I'll use Control A key, hold down Control key and press A to select all, and then copy. Control C, you can also use Control C, and then come to the new worksheet where we want to present our report and paste. So these are the transactions for banana excluded from the table. The next report says apple sales from France. Okay, so we have to clear the filter, go to data tab, sort and filter group, clear. So we want apple sales from France. So that means we'll filter by products. We'll pick apple, click OK. Then we will go to country, filter the header, remove select all, and pick France, and then click OK. So these are the transactions Apple says from France. So we will highlight everything. You can use Control A also, and then Control C to copy, or use the button here. And then where are we presenting? Here, we will come here and paste. So these are the sales, 16 transactions in all for sales from Apple from France. Then let's look at orange and apple from Canada. That's the last report we want to do. So we'll go to the data tab, clear the filter, and then we want to pick, deselect or pick apple and orange. We'll click OK. So go to the country and then deselect all and pick which country now? Canada. That's the task given to us. We'll click OK. So these are the transactions for sales of apple and orange from Canada. So that is how to filter, and you can see that for the purpose of submitting my reports, I've been able to use the filter to extract the aspect of the data that I want to look at. So the filter tool helps you generally to bring out from a whole set of data the one that you would like to see at a point in time. You can also filter for other reasons, for picking out or deleting set of items from a particular data set. You can filter them out and just pull them off by deleting. So filter allows you to do a lot and a lot and a lot. So you can filter because you want to apply some certain things or certain calculation or certain segmented tags to the filtered data. So you filter out data and then you apply what you want to apply. All right, so that is where we're going to stop on filtering data, sorting and filtering. Wish you the best as you practice.